Welcome to the Weekday Report for Tuesday, November 12th. I'm Liz Snyder. Here's a brief look at the news. At Salem Grade School, second grade teacher Amy Froemming gave a presentation on her service in the Air National Guard. At Central High School, Leah Holloway embraced her grandfather, World War II veteran Floyd Holloway, before an assembly honoring veterans. And at Pleasant Prairie School, Korean War veteran Charles Epping related his experiences to students. Those were just a few of the Veterans Day observations held across Kenosha County on Monday. And while schools were bursting with activities, the cold, snowy weather didn't stop an outdoor tradition, the Kenosha Area Vietnam Veterans Ceremony held in Library Park. The Kenosha Unified School Board and its employee unions are expected to meet separately today to ratify new collective bargaining agreements. School Board President Rebecca Stevens said the groups negotiated tentative agreements on Monday. The Kenosha Education Association and AFSCME and SEIU locals tied to the school district will hold ratification votes this afternoon on tentative agreements covering the 2013-14 and 2014-15 school years. The school board will meet at 8 tonight in the Educational Support Center. Governor Scott Walker has freed himself from a timeline for a decision on the Kenosha Casino project, saying that his administration would take as much time as needed to find the most jobs-friendly solution. Walker said he is hopeful that his office can reach an agreement that improves net jobs in Wisconsin. Orlando Wilson will spend 5 years in prison for shooting a man 3 times. The 37-year-old shot Russell Rose Jr. in January, hitting him in the hands and groin and narrowly missing his femoral artery. The men had gotten into a fight after Rose came to Wilson's house feeling he had been disrespected. The shooting happened during the argument. Wilson was a felon and should not have had a gun. Rose told the court he was not asking for any restitution or for Wilson to go to prison. Wilson said he never intended to hurt anyone. Kenosha natives Hannah Muro and Matthew Gilmore won't have too much trouble remembering their wedding anniversary. They got married today, Tuesday, November 12th, aka 11/12/13. The couple married at Camp Timberley in East Troy where they met. Usually people joke that it's the man who forgets key dates, but Muro said she's the one who has trouble remembering. A new boys basketball era is underway at Bradford High School. Here's Jeremy Reeves with the story.
Greg Leach gives instruction to his Bradford players on the first day of practice Monday. Leach was hired as interim coach last month to replace Damon James, who resigned in September to become an assistant at NCAA Division I Western Illinois. This is Leach's 3rd stint as a varsity head coach. He's also coached the girls and boys teams at St. Joseph, his alma mater. He spent the last 2 seasons at Tremper as a varsity assistant for the boys team. Bradford went 4-18 overall and 2-12 in the Southeast Conference last season. The Red Devils' season opener is November 26th at Waukesha West. Jeremy Reeves, Kenosha News.
What's trending today? Toronto Mayor Rob Ford, who has admitted to smoking crack while drinking, said Monday he has no plans whatsoever to resign from office. Do you think he deserves another chance, or should he have to go? Tell us on our Facebook page. Up next is Diane Giles with this week's History Mystery.
When firebugs torched 3 Salem grade schools in the early hours of October 31, 1931, county officials surmised that the culprits were Halloween pranksters. The fires at Barnard School, Liberty Corner School, and Paddock Lake School were set 15 minutes apart, starting at 1:30 in the morning. The Barnard and Liberty Corner schools on South Highway 83 were completely destroyed. But the Paddock Lake School on Highway 50 was saved by quick-thinking motorists who sounded out the alarm. Both Barnard and Liberty Corner schools were rebuilt using brick instead of their former wood-framed buildings. This is Diane Giles reporting for the Kenosha News.
Thanks, Diane. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. Gas at less than $3 a gallon has become commonplace at local stations. James Lawson will have a look at the downward trend in prices. And Deneen Smith will be at tonight's special Unified School Board meeting. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Liz Snyder with the Weekday Report.